Have you ever wondered why certain products or services, despite having known downsides, are still widely consumed, sometimes even excessively? It is a fascinating puzzle when you consider the well-being of individuals and society. Demerit goods are overconsumed in an economy primarily due to two interconnected factors: information failure and negative externalities. Consumers often lack complete information about the true long-term costs of these goods, and their consumption imposes hidden costs on others that are not reflected in the market price. The core reason for this overconsumption lies in a concept called information asymmetry and the presence of negative externalities. Information asymmetry occurs because consumers might not fully appreciate the risks or future costs associated with consuming a demerit good, such as the health consequences of smoking or excessive drinking. They may underestimate the long-term harm or become addicted, leading to consumption levels that are not in their own best interest. Furthermore, negative externalities arise because the consumption of demerit goods often harms third parties who are not directly involved in the transaction. For example, secondhand smoke impacts others' health, and public healthcare systems bear the cost of treating illnesses related to alcohol or tobacco, costs that are spread across taxpayers rather than fully paid by the consumers of these goods. To counteract this overconsumption, governments and policymakers often intervene. Common strategies include imposing taxes on demerit goods, like excise taxes on tobacco and alcohol, which increase their market price and internalize some of the external costs. They also implement regulations, such as age restrictions or advertising bans, and conduct public information campaigns to educate consumers about the risks. These actions aim to correct the information imbalance and reduce the negative impacts on society. Understanding demerit goods introduces us to important economic concepts like information failure, negative externalities, and bounded rationality. Bounded rationality suggests that individuals often make decisions that are good enough rather than perfectly optimal due to cognitive limitations or emotional influences, especially when immediate gratification is involved. These goods representing a classic example of market failure, where the free market, left unchecked, does not allocate resources efficiently or in a way that maximizes social welfare. By recognizing how information gaps and external costs drive the overconsumption of demerit goods, we gain a clearer perspective on why public policy interventions are sometimes necessary. It highlights the intricate balance between individual choice and collective well-being, and how economic theory informs practical approaches to guide healthier societal outcomes.